Oh, fuck. Alright. Hi, everyone. Sailor Moon here. Tuxedo Mask here. And today we're going to talk about how hard it is to get folks to watch your films. Now, first off, we are thankful for everyone who watches our films. That is true. And you might look at most likely, we'll look at our fairway and say, you got a lot of followers, so your films or live streams or shorts most likely would be getting a lot of looking or watching. And that's not true. A lot of folks only follow us only to follow us. Someone who just does follow and that's all they do. And then our other followers are either too busy doing other things, so they don't get around to watching our films every day. But it's not true. Not all of our films or shorts or live streams get a lot of looking. And everyone is going to have beliefs over that. They're going to say, oh, well, you didn't do a strong hook or a strong opening. Or, oh, you don't have the right lighting. Or, oh, you're filming this film making this film at a bad time. Forgivenesses. Because no one truly knows why. But they got all kinds of beliefs and thoughts behind about it, though. So, anyway, and you can't guilt it on those things either. For whatever ground's sake or why, folks just do not like to watch our films. And the ones that do watch our films, we are truly thankful for that, because not everyone likes to watch films like that. And some folks will say, "Oh, because it's how you film. You don't you don't skim your work or something, or it's the films you're making. Oh, you're making films no one wants to see." Well, that seems to be a belief right there again. Another belief with no truth to back it up. And at the end of the day, this is the way we make our films, and if folks don't like it, that's only too bad. That's why we choose to make films for ourselves. And you're right, Sailor Moon. At first, you would think that that's selfish. Oh, you're making films for yourself. Well, that's how every work starts out. Someone makes something for themselves, and someone likes it. We're not going to go around and ask our followership what they want to see. Because you can't get a hold of folks. I mean, yeah, you can leave things. You can't really get a hold of folks on here. What are we going to do? Ask the asking thing on their followership board if they have one? Go in one of their films and ask? Because that's the only way you can do it. Oh, write it on your followership board. What do you want to see? And then hope that someone comes on your followership board and write something back or something? No. The truth is, our followership doesn't know what they want to see. And we could care less when it comes to that. Because we cannot do some kind of films. Sorry, we can't make films about, with, clips of films, shows, and plays, and games, and film games, and shit and that. We can't do that. Yeah, we can do films in other rooms of the house if we choose to do that. But whatever we choose to do, folks just don't like what we do, and it is what it is. And let's say you do all that bullshit. Let's say you do have good lighting. Let's say you did have a strong hook. Let's say you did make a film that you believed everyone wanted to see. You do all that shit. You skimmed it too, we'll say, because we don't do that shit. and no one watches it. So, or very few folks watch it. So that doesn't work. All right. Anyway, yeah, and it doesn't work. You're right, Tuxedo Mask. You're right, Evening Wear Hide. You're right, Darian. At the end of the day, who knows why we don't get a lot of folks watching our films, but we're thankful for those who do watch our films, and our live streams, and our shorts. You know, alright, give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.